So I have with me a very special guest today for this exclusive interview with India Today group. I have with me Shefali Jamwal, who happens to be an Indian, but she is an Indian who is special in terms of getting the crown of Mrs. Universe America. So congratulations to you, Shefali. I
Thank you
would
so
like
much
to
for having me.
begin by asking you that what does winning this pageant mean to you?
Honestly, if you ask me, pageantry was something I never even imagined about. I never thought I would take part in it. Just few months ago, it came across, and I just took part in this opportunity. The decision was really driven by a desire to find new ways to make an impact, to find a platform that can highlight some of the causes that are close to my heart, causes especially around environment sustainability and serving the vulnerable. And I was looking for a way to amplify my voice, and this platform provided me just that, which is why I am here speaking to you today. Um, as far as it goes about winning the crown, I think winning the title has been surreal and deeply humbling too. I have this beautiful crown, but I also have to do dishes in the morning. So, some things really never change. But I'm positive that this journey will not only open doors, but redefine what I can contribute on a larger scale, hopefully inspiring others to push past their comfort zones and challenge themselves to think more about the societal good than just their own.
You're right. And one more thing, which I did not reveal intentionally when I was starting the interview. So I would like to tell our viewers that you are from an army background. You are a daughter of a veteran army officer, Brigadier Jamwal, who's here in India. I was talking to him yesterday and I congratulated him. So I would like to ask you that how growing up in the army family with that perspective and getting a picture and glimpse of all the states, different kind of lifestyles has helped you shape your personality, your perspective, and what you were saying, washing dishes, even though you have that crown on your head.
Honestly, you know, growing up in an Indian military family has shaped my very existence and has made me the person I am today. Not only my father that you mentioned, Brigadier R.S. Jamwal, but also my grandfather, grand uncles, like we were surrounded by military families. Um, Being in a tough environment like that, it really has taught me everything that I know today. You spoke about, shifting stations. Yes, we changed cities pretty much every year. And moving around gives you a new level of empathy towards different culture, different people, different mindsets. It teaches you how to adapt to changing environments, which honestly, I think till date has been helping me and helped me with the pageant, which was completely a new environment for me as well.
Yes.
Um, I, I cannot talk about army without talking about army wives. I learned resilience watching my mom bring up two kids, my sister and I, practically by herself, and taking care of the rest of the ladies in the battalion. Because as an army wife, when your husbands are out there in the field,
Correct.
you
Right.
have to step up and put up a smile on your face in every situation and be there for your kids and for each other.
Hmm.
I have learned sisterhood, and I've been standing up against injustice all my life, and I think I get that courage to stand up, against injustice or speak for important causes. Watching my dad, I watched him stand and be so strong in the face of challenges, challenges that I cannot even imagine anyone going through. And he just was there and was brave, and he put his service before self, which is the motto of Indian Army. So I think all these experiences really have shaped who I am today. And knowingly or unknowingly, that's how I approach life in all fields.
So, service before self is the motto of the Indian Army that you've learned not only from your father, it's embedded in you. And I was listening to one of the answers in the pageant, and you called yourself child of the planet. So, is that motto of serving the planet or serving the society and being a career woman, a successful career woman, has come from there? And what do you mean when you say child of the planet?
Actually, that's a very introspective thought. I didn't really think about that, but absolutely, I think service before self, but not just Indian Army's motto. It's, I think, all the Army families end up getting a bit of that. And child of the planet, yes, I use that phrase in my introduction. And don't you just love it? I coined that phrase and I'm in love with it. Honestly, to me, child of the planet means one with nature, recognizing that we are all interconnected. Um, the soil, the plants, the trees, the animals, insects, humans, every single being, we all need each other, and each of us have a responsibility to protect and nurture our shared planet. And no, protecting mother earth and nature, that should be our north star, that should be our guiding star. Everything you do, you work, you shop, you consume, you eat, drive, I don't know, throw a party, take part in a pageant, everything needs to be mindful, it needs to be intentional. Everything should direct towards our north star, which is protecting mother earth. And I hold that philosophy very dear to my heart, and I felt that child of the planet was really the best description I could use for myself.
So, my next question is related to what you are saying. Live to Serve is the organization which you have co-founded. Tell us more about this organization.
Yeah, so Live to Serve, my sister Dipali and I, we both share deep empathy towards the world and nature, which drove us to start Live to Serve. And now, since I'm talking about it, and you mentioned maybe service before self is embedded in my sister as well. So Live to Serve was really born from a very deep commitment to uplift the vulnerable groups and promote environment sustainability. Um, that's how the Live to Serve started. And, in a very short span, we've had multiple projects run, and we're so proud of so many things that we're doing and involving the community here to kind of leave the world a little better than we found it. So it's been great. And we have had multiple projects run, under that Live to Serve.
That's great. So you are a mother of a 4-year-old, and you are a successful career woman, and now you are Mrs. Universe America. So what is that balancing mantra you'll give to all those women they're watching?
My sister once told me a very cool thing. She said time stretches. And she said, you just need to have the right intention and prioritize things, and you'll make time for it. And I think that's something that I took to heart. Of course, when you do something, you lose out on a few things. When I was taking
Right.
part in the pageant, I sometimes missed spending time with my kid after school, and I was at the practice session. So of course, there are things that you're going to miss out on. So you just need to prioritize things better and make time. And one thing that really teaches you after becoming a mother is that you cannot be lazy. So I think
Yes.
once that is out the window, you have 24 hours is a long time. And if you have your good 8 hours sleep, you can really conquer the world.
So you don't cut onto your sleep. That's also important. And a very usual question everybody asks when a woman wins a pageant: what are your goals to serve the community? Or now, as Mrs. Universe America, what are you looking at your next competition, or whatever, what goals you are looking at?
Honestly, as the next step, what happens is there's a Mrs. Universe worldwide in Philippines that happens, but I didn't think I would reach this far, and this was never my goal to, go win a pageant. So yes, I would be participating in Philippines as well, but that's because it continues to provide me with a global platform to raise awareness about environmental issues and inspire actionable change. So I do want to advocate for practical steps each person can take, how to be mindful about consumption and have the well-being of our planet in mind for each decision they're making. So if I can carry that forward in my journey in the next 1 year or even in Philippines, I think that's something that I want to take with me, because with climate change happening and cities getting hotter by the year, there's an urgent need for a collective shift towards sustainability, and people should just remember to keep the societal good above their own. And this empathy towards Mother Nature should be our North Star. And that's what I hope to achieve in the next 1 year.
Shefali, Indians here are absolutely proud of you. But I'm sure that Indians in United States must be prouder because, you know, they are not in India, they are in US. They see you winning the competition where all the other women were also present. So how are they celebrating? And when are you coming back to India?
Honestly, like I mentioned, I think it's been a humbling experience. It is great to, have the crown, but also do household chores. Like I woke up in the morning and I went outside the house and I was like, wait, is there no media here to look at me? So I think that didn't
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
But the community has been extremely supportive. Everyone is sending such sweet messages in, which is always nice to hear. So it's honestly been so. I'm so grateful for the entire community here. It's been amazing. When am I coming to India next? Not this year, but hopefully on my way to Philippines, I'll make a pit stop in India as well. And I would love to come there because one of the projects that is very dear to my heart is working with a animal shelter in Nagpur called Rice for Tails. And it's run by this fantastic young woman named Gargi, and she's doing such a fabulous job of helping injured animals and also sterilizing animals so the population is under control. And I'm personally very vested in it. I have promised her to provide her as many funds as she needs from here under Live to Serve so that we can, in a few years, achieve the dream of having Nagpur free of stray animals. So I definitely need to come to India and, be with those animals, because another amazing thing she does is that all the animals in the shelter are so loved, and I would love to visit her too.
So congratulations once again, and wish you all the very best for your next pageant. And we would love to see you as Mrs. Universe in Philippines.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Shefali.
Shivani.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.